Hello, my friends. So today we have Caber Night. A bit of a simpler one, but for some reason, when the Caber crits, it also affects the explosive damage. So if you combine that with the shield, you can one-shot overhealed heavies. So yeah, we should be fun. And then I have a grenade launcher just because it'll be a 30-minute video and it'll be kind of boring if we're stuck on a point and can't do anything. But, you know, feel free to use, you know, booties if you want to. It doesn't really matter. So, yeah. Oh, fuck. ... Where is it? I'm blind, aren't I? There it is. You can also... as far as shields go, you could use the charge and charge, but the Splendid Screen sort of adds damage because it gives you more charge damage. You can't use the Tide Turner because you can't crit with it. I guess if you have a Crits Creek medic, you could, but I don't know. That'd be kind of weird to do. So yeah, anyways, let's get into it. Alright, we got... What the fuck is this map called? Mercenary Park? You think after 9,000 hours, maybe I'd know. And it looks like this team already capped. Okay, so this might be a sweep then, depending on how good they are. I guess we'll see. Thankfully, we have a grenade launcher, so we're not too useless. That's a spy. Okay. Alright, I see a heavy. Let's see if we can, I love this fucking There you go, we one shot at a heavy. Alright. Now, the thing that does... Oh, okay. I thought he was red for a second. The thing that does kind of suck about the Caber is you have to go back to a resupply to get it again, which is a bit annoying, but I don't know. It's whatever. I do kind of wish there was a way to get it back. I don't know, maybe kind of like how they, did they rework Girardi? I haven't used it since the Jungle Inferno, but you know, how that, the gas passer works. Oh, okay, bye. What was I gonna say? Oh, maybe they could kind of rework the Caber so it works like how, the gas passer works, where you can sort of get it back based on, damage. I don't know. That could work. Or sort of over time, because it is sort of annoying not being able to use it again. I guess it is sort of meant as like a last resort weapon where you use it if you're about to die anyways. Well, that didn't work. There we go. But, I don't know. I don't think this game's getting an update anytime soon, so... Or at least not a balance update. Ow. You also used to be able to one-shot medics with the Caber, like, in the ancient past without, charging, which was a bit annoying to play against. So, they nerfed it. But now... it's very inconsistent with how much damage it does because of the explosive radius, so it can one-shot snipers, but not always. You have to be like right on top of them. So, I don't know, I think the Caber could use some love if they ever do update the game. Just some quality of life shit. They don't have to buff it again, but you know, that does one-shot snipers semi-consistently. I don't know, maybe it does like 135 max, so it'll do 125 minimum. But, you know, whatever. It's not like we're getting updates. I haven't had a balance update since 2018, so... Is that a spy? Yeah, whatever. But yeah, they probably could, Hold on, does the Girardi still work this way? Like, I don't use Girardi. I don't know, I'm not sure if the Girardi works like how the gas passer does, but there's a timer that counts down, and dying doesn't reset it, and you can make it go faster by doing damage. So I don't know. I thought that might be sort of a decent buff. I guess it's a buff for the Caber, so you can sort of use it. Did I even do damage? Oh, So you can sort of use it multiple times per life if you are like doing good, but I don't know. It is also kind of fun to spam it on a spawn, so I don't know. Also, get rid of the stupid... For some reason, it's got, like, handling penalties, which I don't understand, because it's, like, not that powerful of a weapon. Like, it's slower to deploy, and it swings slower, which I don't get, because, like, that doesn't affect the initial swing, and it just makes it... Well, I guess the deploying does, but not if you're, like, a Demo Knight. So it just sort of makes it more annoying to use, which I don't know. I don't think it needs that, because, like... They nerfed the damage, and then, like, no one complained about it, as far as I know. People that used to kind of hate that it could one-shot medics, which is, you know, that's fair. And then they nerfed the handling for no reason. Oh, that was funny. I saw a pyro that wasn't a spy, and then that spy was disguised as a pyro, so I didn't notice him. Fuck. Oh well. But, yeah, I don't know. I think Caber is one of those weapons that could definitely use some love. I'm gonna make that a video now. I'm trying out like sort of some different video ideas, just seeing what works, because I sort of want to grow the channel. And I think I'll do one on sort of like I don't know, 5 or 10 weapons that could use some like kind of quality of life shit, not like major shifts to make them like because there's a lot of weapons right now that are kind of just bad. There's quite a few that could go from bad to like usable, I guess, if you just did a little change. So I think I'm gonna add that to my list of shit to do. There used to be a lot of, I don't know if they were broken weapons, but weapons people really didn't like playing against. I didn't even do damage. Okay. All right. I'll go to the next one. Well, we got the same map, so hopefully it's less of a roll this time. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so like sort of... Mission begins. It was sort of before Jungle Inferno, but there used to be a lot of weapons in the game people sort of hated to play against that weren't necessarily overpowered, or I guess some of them were, like, Loadout was kind of crazy. That all got nerfed, like, when the Blue Moon update happened. So now we have a lot of weapons that... We don't really have any overpowered weapons, like the Scorch Shot is considered overpowered, which is kind of a joke. But we have a lot of weapons that sort of wouldn't see it, or don't see a lot of use, because they need like small tweaks just to sort of be useful again. I mean, don't get me wrong, there are some that are sort of useless, like the Sun on Stick, but there's a lot of weapons that would just need something like a small buff, and then they'd basically be at like on the par with stock. Like I think the Airstrike, you could probably give it a slightly faster reload than stock, and then you'd be doing about the same amount of damage as stock. Because Airstrike used to do a slightly more damage, and that was actually considered kind of overpowered, overtuned. I don't know, it was a bit broken, but now I think it's pretty balanced. It just needs something a little, like maybe 5 or 10% faster reload or something. Just something to help it sort of, I guess, keep up with stock. But yeah, there's quite a few weapons like that. But yeah, there used to be a lot of weapons people hated playing against. Like, I fucking hated the reserve shooter. I don't know if it was actually that powerful, because, like, arguably just M1ing was more powerful. But that was really annoying to play against, because it fucking worked on Pyro for some reason. You could just air blast over and over again and get your mini crits, which was really annoying to play against. A lot of people used to hate... did anyone hate it? I don't know. The Extinguisher used to be super powerful, and then they kind of gutted it, and, like, it went through a bunch of balance changes. Ugh. There we go. Okay. It went through quite a few balance changes. Now we have one that's an Extinguisher that's... it's pretty balanced, and I think a lot of people do use it, so I don't know. It's not nearly as powerful as it used to be, though. It used to be like... It was literally, you set people on fire, and then you crit them, and it would always crit. Your next melee would always be a crit, so it was like the fucking Market Gardener on steroids. It's because you just two-shot a heavy. That was a bit too powerful, in my opinion. then they changed it a bunch of times. Honestly, you could probably have it so it like crits once, but it does the bequest thing where it like it gets rid of the afterburn. That might, I don't know. I sort of like what the extinguisher is, but yeah, that used to be a bit crazy. The reserve shooter was annoying, and well, you can use both of those on pyro, so you can imagine how fun that loadout was to play against. They nerfed the degreaser for some reason. I don't think it was overpowered. I think it was just because there wasn't really a reason to use stock over it, which, you know, they want everything to sort of be balanced around stock, which, yeah, that's fair. What else? The fucking... Can I hit him? No. No, I can't. I want this guy to jump me. I hit him. Fuck, doesn't matter. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so the Sandman used to be really annoying to play against, and it comboed with the cleaver, so you could stun a heavy with the ball and then just do crit cleaver, and he'd have like 10 health left. That was stupid. And it really didn't require that much skill. But you did lose some health, so you could be one shot by soldiers. So I don't know, that was really annoying to play against. Arguably it was overpowered because the distance on the ball to like get a stun wasn't that far. You didn't have to max do it or like hit it at max range. I don't like how they rebalanced that one though. Now it just like if you hit someone with the ball, it just stuns them. It doesn't really. I don't know. I think they probably could have done it so like you could still have the crit combo, but it was only if you grand slam someone, which was you have to hit them with the ball at max range and then they can't move. That was a lot more balanced. It used to be like if you hit them at any range outside of like point blank, you didn't completely stun someone, but they couldn't fight back. So it was just super annoying to play against and didn't require that much skill. But yeah, that got kind of reworked. Now the Sandman's useless, so that could probably use some love. The Cleaver is pretty useful, but I don't think that many people use it, unfortunately. I kind of like it. I've only used it a few times, but I don't know. It like basically you hit it and then you get it back faster if you hit someone. So I don't know. That's probably maybe it's good people don't use it because that might be annoying to like play against a really good Cleaver scout because you're just spamming it over and over again. That would be kind of interesting to see in sixes. Make a note of that. That might actually. Maybe it's banned in sixes. I'm gonna check that later. But yeah, the Cleaver, I like what they did. It like basically it just rewards you for hitting it by being able to use it again. What else used to be overpowered? Did they change the Machina? No, I don't think they ever changed. Oh, well, okay. So the Machina never really got a nerf, but they damage spread was a mechanic that I'm not going to explain, but you can look it up. Basically, weapons didn't do consistent damage. And it made it so the Machina had a chance to one-shot soldiers if you did max... Hi. If you did a max damage body shot to a soldier, you had a chance to do over 200 damage, so you'd one-shot them. And it also pretty consistently one-shot pyros, which I kind of miss doing, because now Machina body shots are like 173 or something. But yeah. But that weapon's kind of annoying to play against, but I don't think anyone really considers it overpowered, because, you know, just headshot, idiot. What else? I want to see if I can get this soldier. Never mind. What else is there? Fucking... Well, the babyface was kind of annoying. It was a bad one that came out, and then they buffed it. So that... I can't remember. I think you had to do the double jump to lose the boost. And a lot of people hated it. And then someone said you could outrun your hitbox, which I guess wasn't true, but I haven't really looked into that. But yeah, I don't know. Apparently, I don't know if it was overpowered, but it's pretty annoying to play against. So now it's sort of just bad at like, if you can get the boost and you don't lose it from a double jump, but if you get shot or take any damage, you lose boost at like a really fast rate. So that, honestly, I'd rather them either revert it to where you can't jump anymore, like the original one, which wasn't very good, but I guess is better than the current one, or have it so you could like take more damage, because right now it's like you get hit by a pistol, you lose like 60% of your boost or something. At least that's what it feels like. But yeah, that one's kind of annoying. The Ambi used to do 102 at any range, which I really miss. That one was weird because like no one complained about it, and then Valve's like, "Well, we think people don't like getting sniped by spies," and everyone started complaining about it. But that was a funny one because there was only like 2 or 3 people on Earth that were actually good enough to like consistently hit people at long range. There were very few people that good, so yeah. Get so good with a weapon, you have Valve nerf it. XD. Only a handful of people can say they've done that. What else? Although I never really consider the Ambi overpowered. I don't know. Unless you want to say Sniper's overpowered, but then you have to fundamentally rebalance the game, which is its own pain in the ass. And I guess Sniper is overpowered, but yeah, you kind of just get over it. What else was sort of broken? Tide Turner was pretty crazy when it came out. I don't really consider it overpowered because it used to be able to do crits on top of having like full control. But I don't know. I don't think it was that crazy. But yeah, they nerfed that. I'm sort of going from weapons that were overpowered to ones just people didn't like. Base Jumper was annoying, but that was only if like soldiers were really good, because they basically became impossible to airshot if they...
Glad to have assisted you, Pyro, because they got distracted by the...
I see. I want to get a Caber kill. That works.
They didn't notice you were coming at them with the full crits.
What was that? Alright, what up? Oh, hello. Oh, the Tommy Sav. Okay, so this is like a year before. I think a year before I started playing, like way back in 2012. It used to have like an 80% or 50% faster rev up speed, so there was no reason to use stock because you just play as heavy and you didn't have to like kind of time your revs at all. You just run into someone and then just press left click and they insta die. It was crazy. It got nerfed in like 2 days. That's probably. Oh, I don't know what the strongest weapon they've ever had in the game, but that would be my argument, I think, for the strongest weapon that's ever been in TF2. That or the Lodge. Old Lodge was crazy. Old Charge and Charge wasn't overpowered, but I really hated it because it used to have a 40% damage, explosive damage resistance, so if you played Soldier, it was like, was it 4 shots to kill a Demo Knight? Because it was like a 60 damage direct. There's 60, 120. Yeah, so it made it 3 shots instead of 2, I think, and that's if you hit directs. So Demo Knights were really annoying to play against, and I played a lot of roaming Soldier back then, just, you know, stock with Market Gardener gunboats, so those are a pain in the ass to play against. And then if you combine the Islanders like extra health you can get on top of it, it was like one of the strongest loadouts in the game. But that was way back in the day. What was I saying? Oh yeah, fucking. I was gonna talk about. I don't know why the Diamondback still does 102, because they thought the fucking Ambi was too strong, and you know that was one of the like most skill-based weapons, skill-indexed, whatever, really hard to use weapons in the game, and now like the fucking Diamondback just gives you crits for doing your job, which I don't really understand, but you know, it's Valve. They're like, alright, we're gonna do this, and then they just don't update the game. So it gets like half finished. Alright, next one I guess. What time is it? 21. I'll probably do like one more.
I think the Sniper's got silent.
That's a good sign. People are already being accused of hacks.
Guys,
alright, I don't know. Well, I got Gold Rush. See how it goes. Okay.
Especially with hit rate.
He's pretty good.
If that's the only thing you're going off of, is like, he's good.
He's good. He's good.
If he's too good, he's obviously hacking.
Alright, let's see.
Well, I mean, I'm not gonna shit on a dude for having good skill, but like, I don't know, like the ways I've been like moving and shit, like the nasty, unpredictable ways, it just, I don't know, it looks a little fishy to me. I won't say more than that.
That's a I will keep my eye out type of thing, you know?
That guy just killed him.
How the bot
Definitely
crisis has
like
given everyone PTSD.
I'm racist.
Very seriously.
Ah, I didn't do damage! God damn it.
Seriously!
Who's the push
Oh, whatever.
Very racist. No! Heavy!
Heavy, please! What, fuck? I don't know.
What the
I
fuck?
see if you, or Windows just open solitaire? What the fuck? Alright. Anyways, Jared from Subway. No! I just got laser beam, so back to spawn. What was I saying before? I was talking about overpowered weapons from the past. I'm trying to think if there were any more that are kind of crazy. Old Deadringer was annoying. Okay, the Deadringer has been a bitch to fucking balance because it's never been used for the purpose they sold it on, which was, you can fake your death. Ooh! It's always been used as like a more aggressive in Bizwatch. So it used to be that it made you super tanky. Like you could survive multiple backstabs, which was crazy. I have a vivid memory of stabbing someone like 6 times and not killing them. That was something. And then they nerfed it.
That's going in the history books.
And they made it, well, first it was 50% damage resistance, which was dumb because you couldn't even survive a melee crit. That was stupid. Then they made it 75, and you got a speed boost, but that one was annoying because you could spam it because you could pick up ammo to get it back. So really good spies basically had like infinite Deadringer and infinite speed boost, so that got nerfed after a while.
It's kind of insane who did that.
Surprised that guy hasn't gotten killed.
Yeah, he instantly scoped on me and headshotted me a few times.
Oh yeah, so now the Deadringer, you can't pick up ammo, and I guess they're sort of happy with that. It's still sort of annoying to play against, but I don't know. It's never really been like overpowered. Like it wasn't that good in comp. There was a guy. Oh my god, seriously. All right.
Guys, I'm hacking right now.
No one gonna shoot the dumb man. All right, someone finally shot him. What was I saying? Oh yeah. Like I don't know. It's never really been like the end all be all cloak, just because that's sort of how spy works. But there was a guy that I think used it exclusively in Highlander for a while and had some pretty decent success. It was very impressive in pubs though, which is obviously why I got nerfed because people hate fucking playing against Deadringer. But I miss old tanky Deadringer. I want that over the speed boost, because surviving a fucking backstab was so much fun because you just go flying.
5 minutes left in the mission. Guys, I have stage 3 down.
All right, well, my caber doesn't do damage.
But
But yeah, I don't know. Deadringer is kind of meh.
Yeah,
What else?
Why am I lagging?
I'm just
That's
thinking
not
out through the
supposed to happen in this
classes.
game.
I don't think like. I guess old Beggars is kind of crazy. Like in his original carnation, it was a bit. It wasn't really that annoying in pubs. It was actually more Highlander because you used to do the overcharge jump and then you would keep your ammo, so you'd load 3 and then you'd always have 3 while you were overcharge jumping. So basically, you could like land on top of the med and just have 3 rockets loaded. It was kind of crazy. That got nerfed. That was like I think 6 months before I started playing, but that one got nerfed pretty quickly after someone figured out, oh hey, I can use this in Highlander and just be like impossible to stop. Yeah, that got nerfed.
I just died to my own
I don't
sentry.
think Soldiers really had anything else that was super crazy. Soldiers ain't really been impressive. He's just a really good generalist.
Apparently,
Demo had the Lodge and like tie turning combo. That was a bit annoying.
wait, let's not
What
win
else
this
is there?
easily.
Alright, well that was pretty easy once we killed the fucking sniper.
Yep, 13 points. 9 kills and 8
They
deaths.
can hold on the map.
That's one for the victory books, boys.
What else? I'm just going through the classes in my head. Yeah, Heavy had the Tomislav.
Gold Rush 3rd. Yeah, no,
I guess Flog was a bit crazy after the Jungle Inferno update because they reworked fire and I don't know, it was very annoying to play against. And then at some point they changed it, and I don't know how the fuck they did, what they did, but the DPS was lowered so everyone stopped complaining.
play on this map.
I don't know. That wasn't like that old. That wasn't the Ancient Pass. That was like Jungle Inferno.
And the brutal torture.
What else has there been?
But not as bad as who did.
That's Pyro. What about Demo?
Still pretty bad though.
I never had that. Oh, NG had Old Wrangler. I fucking hated. Well, I didn't really hate playing. Okay, so Old Wrangler, it used to do the shield. So you press 2, get the shield, but you used to be able to repair it at like full rate as if you didn't have the Wrangler. So it was a thing called the Sigafu save where you could literally, if a heavy was at point blank, you could save the sentry for like the full duration of an Uber against a point blank heavy. That was kind of insane. I guess the Rescue Ranger also used to be a lot stronger, but I don't think it was ever really oppressive. It used to sort of just be a free heal, so I kept nerfing it because I think that was less because the Rescue Ranger was overpowered and more because there wasn't really a reason to use a shotgun over it, but I don't know. But that's still pretty, I mean, that's still a pretty useful weapon. I don't use it just because out of preference, but, you know. Hi. I thought he was being friendly. I don't know what that was about. What else? I guess the Jag, I mean, the Jag, they nerfed the Jag after they buffed it, but that's not because it was overpowered. That's just because it was better than stock. I don't think NG's really had anything else. NG's only really ever had like one good loadout. They just kept nerfing it. Meanwhile, the Wrangler's still super annoying to play against because, you know, press 2, your mini has 300 health. Oh, minis! I mean, they're annoying. They've never really been overpowered. I guess there was a glitch in like 2013? I don't know, like from when it came out to like 2013-ish, where they used to heal themselves as they built, so like you couldn't one-shot or two-shot a mini with rockets. You know, like wait until it built. That was kind of annoying, but I don't know. It wasn't that crazy. I don't think, yeah, NG really.
Did you guys hear the news though that Overwatch 2 is now the official worst game ever?
There you go. I don't think minis have really had anything else, or minis words. I don't think NG's really had anything else that crazy.
Well.
Aw.
But okay, so is Medic anything? Old Vaccinator was kind of crazy, but they reworked. They reworked the Vaccinator in like 2015, and I don't really know what they changed. But the Vaccinator is still a pretty impressive weapon. But I don't know. It has its counters like Enforcer, Spy, Demo Knight, Focus Firing, but it's very annoying to play against the pubs. But I don't think Medic's really had anything else that was that crazy. It's just like, I guess Crusaders has been nerfed a few times, but they haven't been like crazy nerfs. They've been like for a while, Crusaders crossbow was like a faster way to build Uber than
They're gonna walk into my funny section, don't worry.
Oh, lol.
Nice holiday punch usage.
What was I saying?
They never expect
Fuck
the
you and your
offensive
regular.
engineer.
What was I gonna say? Something.
Hi, Demo Man.
We did it, mate!
Ah, funny sentry.
Oh yeah, I was
Very
thinking about
funny
Medic.
sentry.
I don't think. Yeah, I don't think. Oh, I guess Solemn Vow is kind of powerful, but I don't know. It sort of just never got changed. Eventually, they just unbanned it because it's like, fuck it. But I don't know. The Vitasaw used to be not like overpowered in pubs, but annoying in comp because you just got 20 Uber for free. But I don't know. Kind of. Those aren't really oppressive weapons. Those are just ones that got changed. Because I was afraid for Medic. I don't know if snipers really had any huge weapon changes. Oh, Darwin's Danger Shield used to be annoying. You could survive quick scopes with it for some reason. So it was like, it gave you 25 extra health, and then it also
Sentry, I have 4 kills.
it also gave you damage resistance. So you take like was it 149? I don't remember. You take basically, oh yeah, you take like 148 or something from headshots. So basically, you could survive a quick scope. So I don't know. That is the stupidest weapon design ever. Just like, yes, I will win this sniper duel because I equipped the right weapon. They've kind of fixed that. Now it's just like fuck pyro, which I don't know. I'd rather it sort of have the like extra 25 health. Because I don't know. That's just my preference though.
really pooped on those.
It's sort of
guys.
useless, but like I don't know. If you're good at the game, you can sort of find uses for that health. Like it gives you extra overheal, and it would let you surf rockets more safely. But I don't know. Oh yeah, okay. So there's another one. The Sydney Sleeper, which I don't know. It got changed, but it wasn't really a nerf. I think it was a buff. But people used to consider that overpowered, like it was banned in Highlander just because it was so oppressive. And now people like think it's bad. So I don't know really what changed. I think it's still banned in Highlander, but you know, like no one really remembers. Like there was like a Highlander finals that a sniper used it, and basically it just like destroyed the enemy team because he kept mini critting, like setting them up for mini crits. And it got banned after that. I don't know if it's still banned, but now I hear all the time people like, oh, that weapon sucks, but I don't know. I guess it's because maybe snipers have gotten better, so, you know, like, why mini crit the enemy when you can just fucking kill them? But I don't know. Maybe, I don't know, maybe the mini crits used to be, like, fixed time duration, like, not really based on the, I think it's based on charge now. Yeah, now it's based on charge. I might not have used to been able to be based on charge. Maybe that's the key difference. I don't know. But I haven't really used it. But yeah, that weapon used to be considered crazy good in like organized games, so now it doesn't really see any play, as far as I know. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's because sniper is such a crazy class. There's not really a reason to use it. But I'm gonna check later. If it's still banned in Highlander, because yeah, that was a really good weapon. What else? I think that's it for sniper. Oh, the Cleaner's Carbine used to give you full crits, but you couldn't control when you got them. So you'd like it was only, Crikey only charged from Cleaner's damage, which, is that? No, I think that's still the case, but you didn't right click to activate it. It activated as soon as you'd filled the meter, so you tried to like 99 it, and then when you wanted to use it, you'd do a little damage, and then you just had full crits. It was kind of crazy. So you could like, get it and then sort of just do, you know, full damage, do like 150 body shot damage over and over again with a sniper rifle. It's kind of a funny build. I probably would have had that in a series if it was still a thing, but yeah. Now it's just mini crits, which is still pretty powerful. I don't know if this is really considered overpowered though, because it was super niche. Because you know, why get full crits when you could just fucking when you could just headshot. But yeah, I think that's it for sniper. Oh, the Razorback got changed, but that's just because it's annoying in Highlander. It wasn't really oppressive in pubs. In fact, it kind of got buffed in pubs, which is hilarious. What else is there? I would make a like history of overpowered weapons video, but I'm really fucking lazy. And that would take, like, I know a decent amount about this just because I've been playing, but I wasn't playing in like 2008, so I'd have to do a decent amount of research, and yeah, I'm lazy. Maybe that'll be like a winter project, I don't know. Yeah, let's see if we can hit this.
Oh god.
Oh, missed it. What else is there? I'm just thinking about, like, I'm just kind of like humming and awing and see if like any sort of weapons pop up in my head.
But they
I think that's more or less everything. The voice of nature and the critical are annoying, but like that never really got addressed. So, I don't know. I guess people just don't really care, or maybe not that many people know about it. But you can one-shot medics if you use critical and force of nature.
Like a lot of crits.
Critical, it was annoying, but it was considered overpowered because it gave you more speed and comp, and now, you know, it's annoying in pubs because mini crits, and they never got rid of the mini crits, okay, so I don't know.
He clicked on my head.
Do it. We're gonna toggle back on.
Yeah.
That didn't work. That didn't work at all.
But yeah, that got nerfed. Bonk got nerfed. I don't know. I don't think anyone's really considered Bonk overpowered. It's just annoying to play against.
I've learned my lesson.
Yeah, I don't think. I guess maybe the soda popper was sort of overpowered, but I don't think anyone, like, very few people figured out how to use it, so it wasn't really that oppressive.
Alright,
I used to do mini
been
crits, which
fun.
was weird
I'm gonna go poop
because
on some
critical existed. That was like a meme loadout that was really bad, just like critical plus soda popper for no reason. What else? This went from the Caber Knight video to the overpowered weapons video. Any of the, I think Spicicle used to be considered annoying, but I don't know if there's really other. I don't think it was ever really considered overpowered because when it got changed, it wasn't really a nerf; it was like a rework. The direct hit has never been changed to my knowledge, which is kind of crazy because it is a very powerful weapon. I guess Splash is just like considered really good. That's a pretty impressive weapon though. What else is there? The pretty white pocket pistol is kind of overpowered now, but like, I don't know. It's a pistol, so it doesn't really matter. Like, it's banned in comp and it's not used that much in pubs because it's a pistol. You're not gonna, you know, go on a 20 kill streak with it. It's sort of just better than the normal pistol, but yeah. It's not that impressive. I guess their Frontier Justice is kind of annoying, but I don't think that's ever been nerfed, so. Yeah. Hi, Mr. Scout. I missed. Oh. Hi. Alright, well, I did a decent amount of damage. He's hitting the second getting destroyed. Shit movement, great aim. Not sus at all. He might be a CS player. Or a Call of Duty player. Although, no, I think Call of Duty's are addicted. Players are addicted to crack. I think they can't stop moving.
Snipers, mate. Okay.
What else is there? We went through Scout. I don't... Soldier... I mean, I don't know. I don't think the soldiers have very much oppressive stuff. The Market Gardener got nerfed. It used to not have slower hits, but I don't think anyone... No, like, I don't know. No one who, like, really understood the game ever really complained about the Market Gardener. What else is there? Pyro... Backburner. Oh, okay. This was in the like super ancient past, in like 2009 or something. So originally in 2007, Pyro didn't have Air Blast. So when they released Air Blast, I don't know if this was right afterwards or like a while after, but they released the Backburner. And instead of doing crits behind you, what it used to do is it just did 20% more damage, but you couldn't Air Blast. So you can imagine how much fun that was to play against. I'd love to. I mean, I don't like. I never played back then, but I'd love to see just a test on the server to see if Pyro could just like kill heavy if the old Backburner were back, like 9 times out of 10 or something. But yeah, that was not. I don't know if it was overpowered because I didn't play back then, but that got reverted. Not reverted. That got changed pretty quickly because it was just stupid. Because like, you know, there was very little skill on Pyro before. Maybe not, that's not fair. Before Air Blast was a thing, but you know, that sort of took whatever skill there was and it was like, alright, oh, there's no skill. I guess like ambushing is a skill, but it's sort of dependent on map design, so I don't know. It's not really like, there's not, I guess there wasn't really any mechanical skill in Pyro pre-Air Blast. Because Flare Gun didn't come out till I think the Pyro update. The Habzo Ichi used to random crit, that was something. Oh yeah, and the Habzo Ichi used to give you, I don't know, the Habzo Ichi is weird. I don't think anyone really considered it overpowered, but they kind of like gutted it. It's still good, but they made it like sort of a more moderate version of its former self. You used to get full health back on kill, but you could, like when you took it out, you couldn't put it back. Now it's like, you get like 100 health back, and you take 50 damage if you put it back. So it's like, okay, I don't know. I kind of like the old version because it was just stupider, but it's whatever. I think that's sort of one of the results around them one of the results of them kind of being like, we want to balance it around comp players. Okay, that was unfortunate. The game around comp players for a year is like a lot of bottle. But a lot of weapons sort of became like more consistent but less crazy, which is less fun in my opinion. But I don't know. That's fine though. I mean, it wouldn't really be an issue if we still got balance updates. But you know, the game kind of died for like 5 years.
Where the fuck you going, bro? Come on. Oh my god. Dang, so...
Alright, I'm gonna try and retreat. Okay. But well, yeah, I don't know. I like crazy weapons, but just not oppressive stuff. But you know, when you make something crazy, you kind of take that risk, like, oh, this might be overpowered as fuck. So you sort of need regular updating to like solve that problem. Because if you introduce something super oppressive, you want to get rid of it as fast as possible. I guess it probably is good they balanced it around comp in the end, because they just stopped balancing the game afterwards. So, you know, it's better we have really few overpowered things. Like, now I think the only thing people really oh, we're done. Okay. Well, this is going to be a long video. But the only thing I really see people complain about now are, like, the Scorch Shot, I guess. Like, that's... the Wrangler. The Wrangler's still a bit... The Wrangler's... I don't know if it's overpowered, but it's really annoying to play against. So yeah, anyways, I hope that was entertaining. I didn't use the camera as much as I probably should have, because I was just kind of brain off piping and like talking about old weapons, but you know, we did one shot a few heavies, so give it a try. It's a fun combo. I'm probably gonna do a frag movie at some point just because I love this combo. It's so stupid. Anyways, thanks for watching. If there's any specific builds you want me to try, let me know in the comments, and as always, have a good day. Bye.